Good evening, Franklin County. I'm Frank, and this is The Drop. Tonight, Franklin County has brought in outside cybersecurity experts to investigate what county documents describe as a cyber incident involving county email accounts. A late-night crash in Greencastle left a home unlivable and several vehicles damaged. Fire crews battled a mobile home fire in St. Thomas Township. Chambersburg is moving ahead with major Southgate work, while borough officials are also warning about future pressure on police and fire funding. And we'll take a look at what's happening around Franklin County tonight. We begin tonight with Franklin County. Franklin County has hired outside legal and cybersecurity firms to investigate what is being described as a cyber incident involving a suspected compromise of one or more county email accounts. Cybersecurity firm Crow is being brought in to investigate whether accounts were accessed without authorization and whether any records or other information may have been improperly accessed or removed. The work could include computer and network forensics, studying how access may have occurred, determining the timeline of the incident, and evaluating the scope of the situation. The estimated cost of the cybersecurity investigation is about $11,800. The county has also retained outside legal counsel in connection with the investigation. Now, one important point here is county documents do not currently establish that residents' personal information was stolen. At this stage, the investigation is meant to determine exactly what happened and whether any information was compromised. We'll continue watching for updates from Franklin County as that investigation moves forward. A serious crash late Tuesday night caused significant damage along West Baltimore Street in Greencastle. The crash happened in the 300 block of West Baltimore Street and involved multiple vehicles before a vehicle struck a home. The impact left several vehicles damaged and the house reportedly unlivable. 2 people were injured. Police have said the vehicle involved had been stolen and the driver is facing multiple charges connected with the incident. The investigation into the crash remains ongoing. Firefighters were called Tuesday afternoon to a mobile home fire along Apple Way Road in St. Thomas Township. Franklin Fire Company says crews were dispatched around 4:15 p.m. for reports of smoke coming from a home in the 2300 block of Apple Way Road. When the crews first arrived, they found a single-wide mobile home with smoke showing, and firefighters entered the home and found fire inside the living room. Crews also searched the home and confirmed that nobody was inside at the time. Firefighters initially had some difficulty establishing a water supply, but the fire was brought under control in about 30 minutes. Multiple Franklin County fire departments assisted at the scene. In Chambersburg Borough, the Borough Council is moving forward with redevelopment work at Southgate. Council approved action connected with $500,000 in state grants for demolition work at the former JCPenney's and Big Lot property. The money will help support demolition as the borough continues preparing the Southgate area for future development. The borough's Public Works campus is also continuing to move forward. A recent project adjustment actually reduced the construction contract by nearly $23,000 while adding 2 days to the project schedule. The total cost of the Public Works campus remains around $19.5 million. And during the borough's mid-year financial review, officials also identified something to watch going forward. Funding for police and fire services could become a growing challenge in future borough budgets. There's no immediate crisis being announced, but borough officials are already flagging public safety funding as an area that may require continued attention. For Chambersburg families, summer break is quickly running out. The Chambersburg Area School District says the first day of school is now just 7 days away. Students return next Wednesday, August 19th, for the start of the 26-27 school year. So if you've been putting off those last-minute school supplies, the countdown is officially on. If you're looking for something to do tonight, VFW Post 6319 is holding its 14th annual Cruise in Greencastle. The event runs from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Blue Heron parking lot at 407 South Washington Street. The event includes street rods, classics, and modern muscle cars. The first 100 vehicles receive dash plaques. Hot dogs, refreshment, and water will also be available. And the 51st annual Mercersburg Lions Club Community Fair also continues tonight. Food service begins at 5:30. Rides and Carnival Midway begins at 6. United Way of Franklin County will be holding a Stuff the Bus school supply collection from 5 to 8. Bobby D and the Truck Stop Burritos take the stage at 7. There will also be bingo beginning at 7, along with food, raffles, and other activities throughout the evening. The fair is being held at the Lions Community Park in Mercersburg. And finally tonight, if the weather cooperates, this is also a good time to look towards the night sky. The Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources is reminding residents about the Perseid meteor shower. You don't need a telescope, and your best bet is to find a darker location away from street lights. Give your eyes about 20 minutes to adjust and look towards an open section of sky. So after the fair, the cruise-in, or whatever you're doing tonight, it may be worth taking a few minutes to look up. That's the drop for tonight, Wednesday, August 12th. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe and stay with us to continue following what's happening across Franklin County. I'm Frank. Thanks for watching Franklin County Life, and I'll see you tomorrow.